everyone, this is Keith Scott from Apple CPR Premium. I'm one of the voices that will energy rules. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kelly and Andy McPhee.
That's great. Are your hopes to eventually produce a cartoon movie off of it?
Yeah, I'm hoping at least have like a play feature or something. Um, I know it takes steps to do those kind of things, and you've got to start somewhere. So, I mean, this is the beginning processes of all that with the adaptations and the mini I'll be coming. I'm also going to be making special editions of the books too. So, like, it'll be like all new animations, illustrations, all that stuff in terms of the book series. So there'll be like special editions of those that I'm working to create behind the scenes too, which will kind of coincide with the new shorts that will be happening. So I mean, the goal is eventually to have something where you can be able to um, you know create these things and have these things happen and stuff like that. And I think it's just amazing and a blessing by God to be able to do things.
Yeah, I agree. You are heavily lucky and blessed. You have a lot of creative talent, and the idea of taking a simple puppet and making a whole cartoon of it, that's a dream.
Yes, it is. I mean, no one would ever. I mean, I imagine that any of this would persist in the way it has and in the direction that it has in terms of just not just the animated stuff, but even the book series. And winning an award for the first book and a trip to the park and with the Kingdom and the Author Award for top children's book for a trip to the park. Like I just all the stuff I would never have ever dreamed would work out in that way and stuff like that. So I mean, things happen in the divine purpose of when it's supposed to happen. I just relish the journey in the sense it's really embrace journey of being able to do this and being able to connect with so many people from so many different places and so many different positions outside of just being an author. You get to connect with so many different people and places and, that are doing different things. Companies and agencies are about making change for youth and stuff like that, and being able to connect with so many of these people who are trying to inspire change in a positive way, not for youth but for families as well.
hmm Yep, these days, we sometimes wonder, especially in times like these, if some people, even adults, need to refresh their own manners, I think sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, and even with the last, when I feel so annoyed, just based on dealing with frustration and anger, how to deal with it in a healthy way. I mean, some adults can use that kind of lesson too. Some
Yep.
adults have maintaining and handling their frustration and anger in a healthy way. So, I mean, the lesson for kids, but I mean, kind of when you look at it and you think about if you're a mother, father, or sister, or brother reading to the child, the parents could pick up a lesson from that too. So, it kind of works both ways in that way.
Yeah, it definitely works both ways. So you've won a lot of awards for your books?
I did win Kingdom and Author Award for my first book, A Trip to the Park, which was amazing. I wasn't really expecting that, but I mean, it happened, and so I was glad, and it gave me the opportunity to open up a lot more doors in terms of a lot of the things I'm doing right now, even moving forth and getting into the full book of the series and thinking about the fifth book now in the series, what that will be, what social lesson I will want to include with that. Deciding what's going to be the next animated adaptation, what book I'm going to use, because the second adaptation, When I Feel So Annoyed, is based off the book. So the second adaptation that just came out, I think not too long ago, March or so, April, May, something that in that realm, is based off the fourth book. So I'm like thinking about as far as the other two books, which one I'm going to utilize as the next adaptation, and then of course, with the mini show, it's a uh, whole separate project right there. So I mean, I'm just blessed, and I really do. When I say I enjoy the journey, I really do. I've been able to use my creativity, use the creative juices, as they say, to be able to come up with all these new ideas and be able to collaborate on a lot of these projects that I do with people who have the same kind of interests and visions and same as I do in terms of inspiring youth and stuff like that.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia, saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.